How's it going, everyone? Nathan coming at you with our Pokemon Showdown Live. I've been counting up all the votes, and it looks like Steel has won it. Thank God. I only say that because I've been spending a ton of time this last week practicing Mono Steel. It looked like it was going to finally take the win here, and I'm glad it did because I think it's a fun playstyle. It gets a lot of crap, of course, because I think if you ask, like, literally anybody, be it casual or competitive player, what the best type of Pokemon is, you're going to come to Mono Steel. Plus, its diverse amount of Pokemon gives it a lot of benefits in monotype too. And not to mention, whenever I'm coming up with examples of types that can shore up all their weaknesses with a couple of core Pokemon, there's no better example than Steel here. Because of course, not only do you have resistances or neutralities to your weaknesses with Steel, you actually have immunities to them with Fire, Fighting, and Ground here. I got this new red pointer that I'm using for uploads. I think I often do in battles, I'll be like, this guy's a problem. And I feel like that's not very clear what I'm talking about. So that's why I've got this big red pointer now. Let me know if you guys like it. I'm kind of like the idea. But despite me talking about these three Pokemon, and they are very good and they're very important, I think actually these three at the top are the most important to monotype. Because there's so many things with like the neutralities I think against Steel are almost as important as their weaknesses. So ghost types and dark types can totally sweep you, if not for Bisharp. Bisharp also helps with breaking defensive water teams or defensive mono poison teams. It's really good against defensive mono poison teams because you take out their no recovery mono Darkmon, whether it's a Skuntank or a Drapion, which you can honestly do if you just get a +2 Swords Dance. Iron Head off. But also Exegol, which is going to help you against mono electric too, which is really, really useful. And Celesteela, I just feel like, you know, I don't think Mono Steel is objectively that lame. I think Celesteela is objectively that lame because it feels like you just stall out half the metagame with Leech Seed and Protect, and that's it. And most wall breaks that can break through, you can scout with the Protect and then go to your appropriate counter from there. So I can't say enough kind things about Celesteela in terms of how good it is, enough mean things about it in terms of how awful it is to play and how awful it is to use sometimes. But let's get into it here. Really standard team. I could mix things up in the next live. Last time I played Mono Steel, I did a Trick Room team. That was a lot of fun. So let me know what you guys want to see. We're going to Mono Fighting here. Pretty disadvantaged matchup. Aegislash won't be able to hold up too long, especially if it's a choice spec set like this. Like I said, this is a really high ladder account. I've been playing it all week. I've been trying to get as good games as possible. I think I'm top 100 with this guy. So yeah, we should be against some shooters here. I really got to do my best. I'm hoping that my practice pays off. We got brutal luck. We got brutal luck last time with my last Mono Poison live, and it seems to be carrying over with this. But let's see how we do. We're gonna probably see Cobalion as lead. That's the obvious one. I don't think Excadrill can OHKO. Celesteela I like, but I worry about a Thunder Wave, which will really diminish its effectiveness over time. I don't know if you're running close combat. I think you're probably Volt Switch, Stealth Rock, Taunt, Iron Head, maybe a Thunder Wave in there. So I'm gonna go for Excadrill despite probably not being able to get an OHKO. We get Keldeo, not a great matchup. They probably recognize that off the rip. As they flip turn. If there's specs, I have no answer. Keldeo kind of rips his team apart. That's what I'm talking about, where the neutralities to Steel can almost be as bad as anything else. Rain is really tough for this team. I don't want to taunt. Let's go straight to Excadrill, honestly. That's all Rapid Spin is pretty passive. Hoping they don't have close combat because that'll be trouble for me. Buzzwole comes in. Let's go my Celesteela, who's defensively invested, whereas my Corviknight is Spadef invested. I was asking why I have two Steel flying types. It's because they're really doing very different roles. The Celesteela is just a general wall breaker slash walls freaking everything with Leech Seed. In comes Cobalion. That'll get me. Do I want to go to Heatran maybe? Who comes in on Heatran? Not as many. I can go for Stealth Rocks, but I don't think I care about that on Mono Steel so much. But I can go for Toxic. Do that on the Keldeo comes in. That'd be pretty fun. Sorry to finish the thought. If you're asking why I'm using two Pokemon with the same typing, they do very different things. One's kind of a stall breaking taunt set that can bulk up and be a really fearsome setup sweeper. Plus, it's got more Spadef investment, which is great. I can handle a lot of good mons. Like if this is Scarf Keldeo, we'll be able to handle it fine. Where Celesteela has max defense. It actually gets good beast boost with this heavy slam too, and can really do a number on some opponents. And yeah, I think its best set is like this. We do catch that Keldeo. That's awesome here. Look at my Corviknight. If it's specs, I'm pretty scared. Even a Scald Burn would be great. They missed the Hydro Pump. This one's so scary. I'm tempted to Brave Bird. It's our only flying stab against this team. But let's run a quick calc. I'm starting off a little bit careful here. So we're gonna go with why can I not find Corviknight? There we go. Versus Keldeo, and we'll say your choice specs, which they say they should be on fighting. Interesting. I think I'm gonna have to take it. I don't know what else I do. We're trading this Mon here. Very important Pokemon. And there's a, honestly, there's a world where I win if I just bulk up and sweep everything else. But that's their only special attacker. So now, more importantly, Celesteela is looking fantastic. I think you're banned. I really want to go to Aegislash, but that's just, okay. Glad I didn't. Wow, I'm glad I didn't. What are the odds they're not choice locked? Let's take that chance, gang. Join me on an adventure. Swapping's tricky here. It's very, very tricky. I'm gonna assume I can take Terrakion and I'll go for the Lava Plume. There's a chance we even got a burn right there. So I should have Earth Powered, I guess. Oh well. I thought there's no way they were going to Buzzwole. Who am I kidding? Buzzwole's Ice Punch, so we don't know what that is yet. Celesteela comes in. The rocks are most important for getting rid of this Pokemon. Yeah, we do take that. That's nice. Oh, they crit me. That's probably the game. That's really, really shitty luck. They light work. They're talking trash already. They've got an advantage matchup and they're just talking that ish. Fair enough. Let's go to Shadow Ball here. We'll see Cobalion. We're hoping for a 2-hit KO. I do kind of like that attitude, honestly. You get a crit and you just lean into it and you're like, yeah, this shit's easy. I do this all day. I'll go to Heatran here. Let's see if they go for the read on the close combat. They U-turn. That's going to be Tarak again. Tarak we can't really answer at this point. We'll see an Earthquake. No answer. And I think you're Scarf. So yeah, this is just, that's GG. They got the win off that crit. But you know, I'm glad that we were able to bring it to a point where we had a chance to win it. We tank this. If they gave this guy up, that'd be pretty great. I'm gonna Flash Cannon. I'm not sure if we have a win, it's just living this. Yes. Okay. Okay. There's a Buzzwole. There's Buzzwole still. You said there's a world where we win. I don't know about that world. I don't know about that world. We'll probably Blaze Kick here. Yeah. Oh boy, it's looking like slim pickings, and you're probably banned. I guess we're going for flinches. Why not? Why not? They lucked us. Let's luck them back. Buzzwole, we get a crit. A flinch brings us in range. No such luck. There's no amount of crits in the world that'll win us this now, though. Gee, do we get it back from the toxic showdown spammer? Yes, they say. All right, go off. Bro, you got 1400 elo. What are you talking about? You're trash. You're trash, bro. You can't step to me. Well, let's do a mono fighting Ditto. Let's see who wins. Come on. Come on, show me your stuff. Show me your stuff. Try play me without critting me in a disadvantage matchup. How's that sound, pal? How's that sound? I don't care. I'll go off. We get toxic back. That's right. You city boys out here. But not the greatest game one, but honestly, I think that does show how cool Mono Steel is. And, you know, I've been talking about a lot of types lately about, you know, that weird version of Mono Ground we played. And what else have we played recently? I'm looking through my teams here. Even, yeah, certainly normal. The Sandless Mono Ground. Just not necessarily having a perfect answer for everything. Like, I feel like, you know, the only true stall you can play is water or poison. Even then, water's a little bit iffy, but having responses, having good swap-ins, where if you are smart with your swap-ins, and more importantly, if you're good with your double switches, you're just setting yourself up so well. So I've been like really warm to this play style recently in monotype, and you know, it's not exciting to be like, wow, you know, I really identify with the mono steel play style or anything like that. But honestly, with HO, it feels like there's not as many opportunities to take advantage of big double switches. So often you're trying to get momentum with setup sweepers, whereas this time, like, you're only getting like a kill or two at a time anyways. We get Dragon, advantage matchup for us, pretty exciting. Lead matchups is gonna be a tough one to decide on this one. And you don't often see these two, Gudra or Duraludon, on this one. I like Excadrill as a lead for sure. And so it's worth noting that Hydreigon, if it's substitute, they kind of 6-0 us. That's the scary thing about this matchup. Hydreigon's it's one of the best mons on Mono Dragon. And if there's substitute Nasty Plot, like, look at my team. What do? Heatran can kind of do it. Excadrill can break the substitute, but they should have Flamethrower's coverage too. Then, like, that's it. So, that's our biggest concern, is going to be trying to limit that. I like Exegil as a lead for almost everyone here. That's great. We'll get Curum. I'll just go with the Ironhead. We should be seeing a Duraludon swap in, but I think I'm okay to swap into Duraludon. Maybe I'm being cocky here. Doesn't have a ton of health. Oh, wow, it tanks it easily. That's surprising. There's Sackett. I thought for sure we'd see Duraludon play. I thought that was going to be a bad play, Ironheading there, but guess not. That'll be Hydreigon here. I think I got an Ironhead because if they substitute, I lose. We've identified their Scarf. That's worth the death. I'm not just talking myself into it. I think that's huge. I think I want them Scarf, but they're going to swap out anyway, so I'll knock off. On the... Oh, it's the Duraludon there, right? Okay. Let's go to Aegislash here. What do they click? Thunderwave, that's fine by me. Stealth Rocks go up. We're full Parrot. Unfortunate. I think it's just more of a setup set. We're lefties, eh? Flash Hand does nothing. This will kill. Great. So they get rocks for free with that full para, but you know that's why they used it. You know, that's I'm not gonna be salty about that. That's just pretty standard luck right there. We'll see. Hydreigon as a swap in. Question is, do I go straight to my Bisharp? I'm feeling a Flamethrower right now. Let's go to Heatran. Just going with my gut feeling here. Works out all right. Do we want to Toxic a swap in? I think so. Stealth Rock's looking less good at this point. In comes Goodra. Let's get that Corvivars in. We don't have Defog on this team because we're a Resist, but we do have 3 Pokemon Rock Slide, huh? That's weird. It's Brave Bird. We tank it pretty good. Our Mirror Armor makes them slower, and that's going to let us roost. That's hilarious. We do have Mirror Armor on here because we're trying to set up, and it stops things like Lando from going off. That's so funny. I think they're going to Dark Pulse here. Yeah, I got them. Got them real bad. Then we Brave Bird. This is looking like an easy win. Very nice, very nice. Let's keep it going. I keep losing my train of thought, but anyways, it's a fun team. It's a fun team. I'm glad that Hydreigon wasn't the right set. That's kind of just monotype for you, right? Like, I was playing against that team that I showcased earlier. One of my viewers was playing this Porygon with the substitute. And this Porygon, again, it kind of just 6-0s my team. And you're just like, I don't know what to do. So even a team that's as amazing as Steel, it does get smoked by the right things. And even then, like, I guess that you can say the benefit of Steel is that if I wanted to, I could stop this Porygon by changing the EVs on my Celesteela or on my Exegil or whatever. You can certainly like adjust your team forward or add a different Pokemon for it. And against that Hydreigon, there's any number of Steel Pokemon I could add. I mean, hell, if I'm losing to Mono Water, Ferrothorn is the no-brainer add too. So there's lots of things. I'm not going to act like the unwinnable thing. Let's just try to get a flinch on this Shuckle here. Aggressive name, my god. Yeah, do we get a flinch here? Oh, it's gonna need more than a flinch. They red card. Do get that up. I'm okay with that, honestly, because look at our team and look at speed control, right? We don't really care about speed, but Defiant Bisharp is totally worth it in my eyes. So I'm just gonna try to get a kill so they can't get up any rocks. The Encore, that's fine. No rocks, fine by me. Should be a Volcarona, which is gonna go straight to our Heatran, or it's a Butterfree, same thing. If we see Buzzwole, we got a Celesteela. Same goes for Scizor. Scizor, I'm not even thinking about it. They go for that. I'm going to Flamethrower as they knock off. We get the +1 defense. Introducing the Volcarona, I can only imagine. Butterfree again here, eh? I'm going to stay in because they either go for a Quiver Dance or they Sleep Powder, which this means this is my Sleep Sack, so that's fine. Corviknight here because I'm a little bit worried. Heatran might get paced by the Spidef boost. I want to keep it for Volcarona. Whereas this thing's Spidef, then even if that hit, that did not matter. I'm sorry. Weird that it happened though, because it's got compound eyes. So, or maybe it's tinted lens. That'd be kind of funny if that was the case. We tank this easy. So advantage matchup. I'm not going to pop off on us winning this game by any means. Yeah, that's what I was looking for there. First impression. Oh shoot, not going to be able to do it. See a Volcarona swap? Nope. We get an emergency exit, but they're red card on our emergency exit. That's funny. The Shadow Ball here. That's a decent amount. Fiery Dance, fine by me. Let's in our boy. Toxic for the win. I guess I'm a little bit scared about Golisopod still, but if they swap in now, we're fine. And Well, Cornish has got nothing for a heat ran, so we should be good. This is one of those situations where you wish you could have hidden power, and I'm excited to see what terrestrialization does. I'm working on a video about that. I don't know when I'm gonna get it out. I've been kind of swamped lately, but very excited to see how that works out for the monotype metagame in particular. If you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know. Maybe I'll address it in my video upcoming on the topic. I should have gone for Stealth Rocks there. Limit this Goliathopod a little bit more. Lava Plume as the Aqua Jet. Doesn't even get the kill. That's pretty fabulous. GG. Unless they've got spikes or something. Yeah, the Defiant interaction with Sticky Webs is pretty cool, honestly. But that when we get back into the 1600s, let's try to keep it going here. I like that we didn't need to build a team, so we get lots of games with this team. I don't want to practice and only get one live to show for it. But yeah, I don't know what I'll do for the next Steel live. I think Trick Room's always fun. It's probably one of the best teams to work with on Trick Room. I did that already. But then I'm like, I never use Stack Attacka. And it's not like it's rocket science or anything, but I'll be damned if that Trick Room Stack Attacka is not so much fun to use. I love that. There's a lot of like Mel Metal, stuff like that. There's a lot of fun to be had. We get Steel here. Big question is, of course, going to be Victini. We do resist, though, so that's nice. There's no shortage of matchups that you resist as Steel, so we're pretty chill with that. I'm going to lead Extra Joe looking for that Victini. We instead get Mew. I'm going to swap out. Not risking a burn today. Bisharp really useful in this matchup, of course, so a burn there is also scary. Let's just go to Aegislash, honestly. Aegislash also very nice, but I think it's going to be able to do a little bit less than everyone else. It's one of the few ones that I can confidently bet on to break Mew. That's weird that they swapped out. What was Mew afraid of there? Maybe they were just an attacking set and they were kind of walled. I'm not sure. But we get the Oko and Mew. Fine by me. I guess they decide that's the weakest link. If Victini comes in, I'm probably just going to Heat Ran. I know they're not likely to click feed create in that situation, but I'm not trying to overthink it today. I'm not trying to. I wish we could get Stealth Rocks up so I could quickly ID what its set is. Yeah, sure enough, there it is. I don't really know who else you go to there. Maybe Lele. A substitute. Okay, that's scary. I'm not gonna lie. Bolt Strike does not too much. Nice. I'm gonna get really frisky. This is such a risky play to do with a Pokemon that I shouldn't be messing around with. But it works out. That's nice. Get a bit of lefties back. I'll go to Corv, I guess. I feel like Bisharp might be the play here. I'm just not sure what we're gonna come against. They do have Mystical Fire. The Mirror Armor again pulls off. Like, pressure's so good, and I think I feel to myself very often, damn it, I wish I had pressure on this Corviknight. But like at least once every like 2 or 3 games, I go, oh man, Mirror Armor, like you're doing some work right now. So drops are special attacking stats. We aren't 2 at KO'd right now. That's hilarious. We also taunt, so they now lose this matchup 1v1. If they keep Mystical Firing to try to break me, it's their only attack that can break Corviknight. They're gonna make themselves weaker. Hilarious. And they can't boost anymore. I'm gonna boost up, get this guy nice and healthy. I'm gonna taunt on. No, you know what? If you just pivot out, that's fine by me. But I'm not risking a Skull Burn right now. That one's looking kind of important. Fair enough. Is that Victini? Should be boost Victini, right? Yeah, sure enough it is. Go back to Heat Ran. I'm not gonna mess around. Okay, it's cool. Let's go for a Toxic. If you substitute your 1000 IQ, bro. I'm not expecting it personally. Swappin's gotta be, I don't know. I was reading them with the Latios earlier, honestly. They don't have a great team for beating me either. This Victini's not the set you want to see. I think you need a banded. You need to get this Heat Ran down quick if you're them. You need to get rocks up too, which is probably the Mew if we're being honest. So we get Laddie with the young Toxic. We'd love to see it. That even, dude. I'm gonna Lava Plume once. I'm not really threatened by this guy knowing how the Mystical Fire matches up too. Go to Bisharp. That'd be kind of fun. Bisharp, of course, can't do too much when Tapu Lele's on the field. Psychic Surge is gonna block our priority. But I don't know. I think we're in good shape. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. I think we'll see. I'm predicting it now. We're gonna see a turn 15 forfeit. Never mind. It's turn 12. I lose. Not winnable. GG. I'll give it back. GG. Rough one for sure. That was really high ladder. Very nice. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the momentum going. Bird up. The best thing about that bird up sound effect is the afterwards. It's a little quiet tonight. I'm recording this late, actually. I just played like a 6-hour Civ game. It's fun. So I'm just like, I'm kind of like fired up. I got a big W. You know, you got to get the diplomacy win. Very important. I thought, why not? Let's break the seal. Let's get this mono steel team running right now. Going well. We're about 20 minutes in. That last recording was, you know what? I think I needed this dose of success after the last one. Although I'm feeling myself too much. That mono fighting one early on was brutal. You got lucked a little bit, but I could have won that. I could have won that in a different world where I got a lot of Iron Head flinches. I could have won that. Mono steel here. Again, I'm pretty cozy with this matchup, if we're being honest here. Celesteela, I like if we're going to get... Actually, I like it for almost everyone. Because if we get you, which is likely lead, I can scout out what their move is. If they're going for a fire move, great. If they're going for anything else, lead seed. And if we see you, I just go for heavy slam off the rip. That's pretty great. Risk of hypnosis, but that's fine by me. I doubt we'll see you too, but it's not bad. You're the one that scares me, but again, I can scout you out too. And we're not going to see you off the lead. You forfeit. You're lame, whoever you are. Sorry. Like, you're playing mono ice. There's a lot of disadvantaged matchups. I'm sorry. Get another one. Is this one going to be a little bit more courageous here? No Aurora Veil, no Slush Rush, no Darmanitan Galar. So my opponent's definitely going a little bit off of it here. I respect it. Let's lead matchups. I think we're probably going to see you as a lead, in which case Heatran's pretty interesting. I'm worried about you. If you're a banded Mammoth Swine, things get pretty sketchy pretty quickly. That's the thing with these two, is this is the FizzDef one, the Celesteela, but it doesn't have consistent recovery like Corviknight does. So you really do need to spam Leech Seed just because this mon needs to stay healthy for a lot of your game plans. When opponents are spamming Leech Seed against you Celesteela, it's not because they're just like a shitter. It's probably that a little bit, but it's more so just like, I need this mon healthy to win, and it's at 40% health, and after Leech Seed, it'll be at 60% health. It's kind of just good math. Let's lead. I'm feeling Bisharp in my bones. We do get the Rotom here. I'm thinking they're going to try for a trick. They're probably not Will-O-Wisp. They could still be Will-O-Wisp, of course. But I'm just going with my bones here. They're not going to trick me in this situation. It's super slow. They do Wisp. Fine. I could have actually Iron-Headed and killed it instantly. No, that's not true. Electric is weirdly resist to steel. I always forget that. This won't kill, so I'll just Swords Dance as Avalugg comes in. Probably Body Press, so we'll go to Aegislash. Steel Beam? Steel Memes? Memes. Steel Memes. Later. I'll send in a Weavile. Thank you. Let's go to Bisharp. It's already weakened and actually is a weirdly good wall for the young Weavile. Unless it's just boots and it has low kick, but that's fine. We'll knock off your heavy duty boots. Fabulous. You get a Heat Crash here? What do you have for coverage? The recover here. Just go for this for the kill. I don't need to steal meme every time. Only a 6-0 so far. I don't know. I don't know about this. We should challenge that mono fighting player who dusted me earlier. We should like fight for our honor. Reclaim Nathan's honor. Let's go back to Bisharp here. They knock off. Probably still not going to kill. Let's double switch on the Avalugg. They stay in. They do stay in. Very sad. Oh, they're low kick the whole time, but why? Very odd. They knock off our lefties. Get play. Leech Seed here. Actually, let's heavy slam. Just get the kill. Oh, you don't say. We'll heavy slam again. You don't want to Leech Seed, honestly, because I want the defense boost. They get shitty luck on the triple axle. I feel bad, but we had lots of mons that would outspeed, so it's not like it was a game-losing play for them. Jinx comes in. I think I can live this, whatever you've got. Heavy Slam's just looking like a 6-0 at this point. They missed a lovely kiss. On one hand, I feel bad. On the other hand, it's a pretty cheesy move, so eh. Let's go for another. Like, what's its accuracy? Even like 45 DT. Lovely kiss. Is it 75? Oh, it's 75. Okay. Still a little cheesy. I don't know. They're upset about it. They give me the dot. I mean, just use a 100% accurate move next time, bro. Let's not pretend that was going to win you the game. Like, if I'd only gotten that, then my Curum would have 6-0'd. Oh, if only, if only. Thinking about it, I feel like there's nothing to think about anymore. Curum gets heavy slammed. Avalug gets, yeah, they just forfeit. Fair enough. Who needs a GG? 1647. If we can crack 1700 this live, that'd be pretty fun. We're already 25 minutes in. Where does 1700 bring us? Like top 50? 1700 would get us top 30. Okay. We're somewhere in this zone. Lieutenant Tesla. I have to beat my rival, Lieutenant Tesla. I played him twice with this team, actually, just laddering the other day. And I won the second one. The first one, I'm trying to say this without sounding salty. They had some fortuitous things go their way. And they definitely got the better of me in that first one with Mono Rock. So, like, one of those things where, like, I can't even be salty because, like, I don't care about luck. You still beat Mono Steel with Mono Rock. Hats off to you. But we got the second one. So that means I'm 1-2 against Lieutenant Tesla lately. Because if we're being honest, Lieutenant Tesla has my number. I think they're like probably 10-1 against me lifetime. But it's only the recent. You're only as good as your last performance, and we won the last performance, even if it was Steel Rock, which is just a notoriously bad matchup. And then where's my guy Big Papa Oof? Speaking about people who completely farm me. All right, a little bit on the downturn, but still 80% GXE. Pretty strong, pretty strong. The thing about top 500 that I think is funny, I thought about this all the time with, man, someone's on 1868. That's crazy. But the thing that's funny about the top 500 that people don't talk about is it's not like these are 500 people. These are like 300 people, most of which with an alt that's also in it. I've got like 3 in here right now. I'm sure people that are this good have multiple good ones because it's easy. Trichotomy is a weapon. Man, if I have to play him this live, I'm going to cry. Speaking of crying, can I get one more game? I want to finish the winning streak on just one more. Give me like a... I'm being cocky, but we've gotten a lot of pretty fortuitous matchups. On the one hand, like, you know, just like you can't complain with bad matchups mono ice, like that's the nature of mono steel. You're gonna need a lot of good matchups. We get a ditto. I'll take it. Let's see. Is this person high on the ladder? Pretty high. Pretty high. Let's go. Literally mirrored teams, if not for our choice of bird. Bird up. Bird up. Big thing's gonna come down to Heatran. Heatran's kind of hard to answer once one of us dies. Ours is pretty slow in speed. It's deft, but that means we can return fire with an earth power, hopefully. Unless they're max special attack, we can take at least one. I like my Bisharp as a lead matchup versus almost everybody. The question is if I see you and it's a body press. But if I do see you, I'll swap it to my Celesteela. So let's run it. We do get Skarmory. You're probably body press. You're probably body press. So let's go to you. We'll probably get free rocks or free spikes here. Actually, if there's spikes, they have a huge advantage to this matchup. I don't even think. Haunt, fine by me. I'll flamethrower. Do I want to double switch on this Heatran? I don't know who I'd even double switch to, because I have to go to my own Heatran if that's the case, which is like ugly. I can do my Excadrill, of course, but I don't think they body press here. I'm gonna do Excadrill. We take no Stealth Rocks damage versus Heatran takes way more. Spikes. We do have Rapid Spin, that's nice. Rock Slide here. See Celesteela. I'm actually shocked they stayed in there. So I guess it's just a suicide lead. But I feel like the Skarmory is so advantageous for you. Aegislash comes in. Let's go to my Corviknight. Biggest specs, Aegislash. That's a tall order. But Bisharp is, I think, closer to a KO there too. I think it'll definitely be in like at least around 50% there. So pretty scary. They've got the advantage. Like they're in the driver's seats right now. So I need to try to reset and get a positive swap in. They're trying to block the spin there too. It's worth noting. So they go for the close combat. Does a ton. That's really scary. That's really scary. They're probably faster. Gonna go to our own. Close combat again here. I'm gonna go for the Shadow Ball. We get the kill on Skarmory. So if we get a rapid spin off, we're good. Bisharp's to swap in. I'm gonna go to my own as they definitely Swords Dance. That makes sense. Knock off here. We get it first. That's nice. Remove their black glasses. We take a little bit less. 82%. I'll go for the Sucker Punch Speed Tie. You get it. That's nice. This is still really scary though, for sure. Excadrill. I think it dies. Well, they lost black glasses. That's fair. Oh, what's the play right now? I think I got a Swords Dance on Bisharp was big. I didn't really think about that. I mean, that's the thing. You know, Bisharp, you know, all these Pokemon fulfill such good defensive roles on the team. It's easy to think of Bisharp as the odd man out. I mean, the dark typing is nice defensively, but the main thing is just it's being a sick wall breaker. And we're seeing that right now because I'm looking at my team and I'm like, Celesteal will take it. I gotta. If I Leech Seed, like get the kill. That, and no, I won't have to Flamethrower. Get way less health back though. It's pretty scary. But if I Leech Seed, I'm dying to them as crazy as that sounds. They do 64%, I get 16 back, that'd be 32% total. Not great. Let's Leech Seed here. Flamethrower does get the kill. Rough. We gotta go to my Heat Ran here. Lava Plume. Special attack. Okay. So they're an offensive Celesteal. That changes a great deal. I'm kind of hoping I can beat their Heat Ran 1v1. At this point, it's kind of scary. I could double switch to my Excadrill. In comes Heat Ran. We gotta win this 1v1. Don't know what their set is. It's so scary. If they outspeed, I'm probably... Oh. Looking for the swap out. Okay, that works out amazingly. Excadrill. This one's too valuable. I don't care if they read me. One's way too valuable. This thing should be Scarf. It's not Scarf. They're definitely going against Book here. Look at my Excadrill here, because they're not going to Earthquake in a million years. Mine's faster. Takes so much. Oh my, I only got one swap in left. I did not think it would take that much. I thought, wow. Okay. Huge risk here. Nice, that pays off. We get off the Rapid Spin. Flamethrower income. I'm gonna go to Heat Ran. So the fact that the Flamethrower came off and killed makes sense knowing that's offensive. Corviknight again. We get leftovers. Very nice. Let's Roost. Celesteela comes. Must have something for Heat Ran, right? Am I crazy? Fine with this. They seem to be revealing they have nothing for Heat Ran here. Oh, bad flinch. Let's get back up to full. Oh, Swords Dance again here. They get a flinch, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Okay, they don't. Bulk up. Oh man, they're getting it. They're getting it. If they get this flinch, oh my god, I'm so scared. Please let me get a bulk up off. Thank you. Holy. If we had pressure, they'd be through a lot of their Iron Heads right now, which is funny. Okay, I think we should win this matchup in theory, but I keep getting flinched. Risky one here. I think I'm fine. Oh, I could still die. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Even if they flinch me, I was fine. Oh. Burning through their Iron Head. I'm just like stalling them at this point. It doesn't feel good. Okay, we get this. We gotta get a kill right now. That's huge. What is what is going on? What is happening? Imagine if they win with all these flinches and I just die. That'd be hysterical. They gotta sack Aegislash here, but there's no plays they can make. I can just play defensive the rest of this game and win. Aegislash the sack. Oh, that's scary. Really scary that it lived that. It's 50-50. I'm gonna go to Aegislash. The close combat. Do Shadow Sneak. Banded. I'll get real quick. I'm almost certain we live this, but so we can get the Corviknight off. The damage is fine. Roost. Playing it pretty kind of lame and defensive right now, but I'm just playing for the win. I don't see a way to win unless I play defensively like this. ADC, I think that's the win that we're going to finish off on for the live. We do win 1v1 here. That was a really tense, stressful game. Oh, they rejoin. Okay. They leave again. Is this just a salty thing? We're trying to like take as much time off the timer as possible and just make me wait. I've seen this before where somebody would literally like drain the timer to 1 second and then like leave and then wait for 1 second and then come back just to like make me wait as long as possible because they were salty. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, assume that's not what they're doing. They have left and rejoined a lot of times since things look bad. Okay, here we go. Get this. Get a heat ran. Let's get a Corviknight. Yep. They flinch enough times. It's possible. Oh, doesn't seem to be the day. You guys to sell a steel there. That's nice. I thought that would come. I feel like I'd probably live this, but I'm not messing around. A little scary actually, because they got me a little bit lower than they did last time. They roost here. I'll bulk up. Scary. Oh my god. If they get consecutive flinch. Oh, can't breathe. Let's I can get with bulk up off. A lot of flinches, I feel like. I'd like to run the numbers on if they've gotten more flinches than statistically likely. Please! In so many flinches, it feels like. This does not feel like 30%. But like, I'm sure they're saying like, look, I would take 1/3 of these flinches if I could just string 2 together, which like fair. Totally fair. Oh my god, this is so stressful. They get a crit. I'm almost out of roost. They got 4 iron heads left though. We're matching tit for tat here. Got so many flinches there. Oh my god. But we should be fine. Another one just to close it off here. Yeah, they forfeit. Okay. Wow. That was crazy. Almost the 1700s. Pretty fun game. No GG from them. Okay. Okay, someone's salty about that. I kind of get it because I played it lame with the Celesteela and stuff, but I'm not going to say it's lame. Like, there's a way to win, you know? If playing cool there's a cool way, it's just a loss. So, anyways. Yeah, they're pretty high ladder. Where are we? That brings us to like here-ish. Top 50, not bad, not bad. Let's try to keep the momentum going. Next one. Also make sure to vote once we're done, Steel. What do you guys want to see next? I'm keeping track of everything, of course, as always. I didn't plug the Sheets document this time, but I'm happy to keep counting in between every episode here. It's always fun to see what people are pushing for. There's always like little waves here, you know. Somebody will get what they want with a mono poison. They start pushing for a mono water or whatever. Always cool to see. I'll catch you guys next time. Take it easy. See you later.